ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, Professor. My topic is study on cross-cultural adaptation and academic performance. The case of Pakistani postgraduates of a top university in China.
You mean Atif?
I will focus on these 5 parts. The first one is introduction. As the number of international students in China continues to grow, their social integration, particularly within academic and daily life, social context, and academic performance, have increasingly become critical areas of inquiry. According to the latest statistics from the Ministry of Education of the People's Republic of China, by 2018, China hosted 492.185 international students from 196 countries, including 258.122 degree-seeking students. And among these postgraduates, numbered 85.062, reflecting a 12.28% increase over 2017. And against the backdrop of the Belt and Road Initiative, which has significantly accelerated educational collaboration between China and Pakistan. An increasing number of the Pakistani students now pursue postgraduate degrees in Chinese universities. And notably, in 2018, Pakistan ranked 3rd among source countries of international students in China, and with 28.023 Pakistani students, accounting for 33% of all postgraduate international students in China. And despite this growing presence, the cultural differences between Pakistan and China encompassing academic communication norms, social interactions patterns, and institutional support systems pose distinct challenges that may impede the students' academic success. And the current research on international students in China primarily focuses on their cross-cultural adaptation and the influence of macro-level factors such as cultural distance and language proficiency. However, significantly, theoretical gaps still remain. For instance, the interactions among the macro-level relational dynamics, including interactions with the supervisors and the counselors. Counselors, I want to explain here. And in China, we have the possession of counselor. We call it 辅导员. And this possession for other countries, I think, don't have this possession. Yes. yeah.
Continue. After explain to me.
And Chinese students have counselor, and international students also have counselor, and it's focused on their moral education and organize all kinds of activities to them, and also academic guidance, right? Like help them to select the courses in the system, and if their academics is not good, we need to talk with them face to face, and also we need to focus on their emotional and responsible for their psychology. Yes, this is all the things for the counselor should do. yes, and the peers and the Chinese peers. So it have not been adequately explored. Moreover, the dynamic relationship between coping strategies and academic performance has also not been thoroughly investigated. This study endeavors to advance the field by investigating how Pakistani postgraduates navigate cultural challenges within this key relational context, unpacking their adaptive strategies and elucidating their impacts on academic achievements. In doing so, it seeks to enrich global theories of cross-cultural adaptation and inform evidence-based support systems for international students. The second is literature review. The first one is the review of cross-cultural adaptation, and right now scholars have elaborated the beginning and the development of the study of cross-cultural adaptation. And second is
Use your cursor there.
use what?
Cursor. Yeah. Cursor. Yeah.
Cursor. Okay. And the second is research on coping strategies. And now we have the stress and coping frameworks and the coping instrument. The third one is intercultural adjustment models and cross-cultural adaptation process model and multidimensional individual difference model for cross-cultural adaptation. The fourth one is focused on the influencing factors and cross-cultural adaptation. And at present, some of the literatures have found that the personality characteristics of the international students and the purpose and the expectation of studying abroad and cultural distance, social support, language ability, and so on are considered to be the influence factors. The last one is cross-cultural adaptation, Pakistani postgraduates studying in China. And for now, the main research focus on what factors affect their cross-cultural adaptability. The third part is the problem statement. Where existing research has advanced our understanding of cross-cultural adaptation among international students in China, and two critical gaps persist, particularly in the context of the Pakistani postgraduates. The first, most studies focus on macro-level factors or general psychological adaptation, yet neglect the macro-level relational dynamics that define daily academic life, such as relationships, adaptation with their academic supervisors and university counselors and Chinese peers. The second, it has really systematically linked these strategies to academic performance, especially the strategies used in interaction with the supervisors, counselors, and the peers. This gap limits our ability to identify high-impact strategies that enhance academic success or to design targeted support systems for Pakistani postgraduates. And so their study aims to address these limitations by focusing on the cross-cultural adaptation of Pakistani postgraduates within three key relational contexts: interactions with supervisors, university counselors, and Chinese peers. Specifically, it will identify the cultural challenges the students encounter in this relationship, uncover the specific coping strategies they explore, navigate these challenges, and analyze how these strategies shape their academic performance. By bridging these gaps, the study will construct a relational model of cross-cultural adaptation that illuminates the mechanisms linking adaptation strategies to academic outcomes and providing actionable insights for universities to optimize support systems and foster the success of Pakistani postgraduates. The fourth part is the research questions and the research objectives. The first one is, what cross-cultural adaptation issues do Pakistani postgraduates study in China? I will limit it to the following settings: interaction with supervisors, interaction with the counselors, and interaction with the Chinese students. And it's fun to find out the key challenges in the interaction of the Pakistani postgraduates in China. And the second question is, what model can best explain the relationship between cross-cultural adaptation strategies and academic performance? And during the interaction process, what issues made them feel stressed? And how do they handle these challenges? What's the strategy to deal with it? And what are the effects of the different adaptation strategies on academic performance? Is to explain the dynamic interaction between strategies for coping with adaptation and academic performance, and consider how these elements can be integrated into a model focusing on adaptation and academic achievements for Pakistani postgraduate study in China. The last one is research methodology. The approach is qualitative and instrument and interview. Strategy is inductive approach. For the sample, I will choose a high-level university in China, and this universities, their international student education in China started in 1996, and this university has a large number of international students. And meanwhile, it has also achieved the highest level in the evaluation of the quality of the international students studied in China. Therefore, I think it's representative to choose this university. And the 10 masters and the 10 PhDs from the different majors will be selected, and also it half male and half female. And in order to ensure that the selected samples have better explanatory power, the interviewees need to meet the following criteria. Pakistani students who are pursuing a postgraduate degree, PhD or master. And in this interview, we are more inclined to choose those postgraduates who have studied in China for 2 or 3 years or more, because they have a deeper understanding of their own cultural adaptation. And for the interview design, grounded theory method-based qualitative research seeks to go beyond description and to generate a theory or model of a process or an interaction from the perspectives of the participants. And the research presented in this dissertation was designed to compose of the 3 rounds of study, each with a specific secretion focus. So I have the 3 rounds interviews. The round 1 is to getting an initial overview of the challenges Pakistani postgraduates study in China. The round 2 is to explore the issues in the interaction process, and to collect more data and specifically examine coping strategies in more depth. And the third round is find the collaboration between strategies and academics and obtain more information to fill the gaps or strengthen the content related to the model. Yes, and here is all the references. Yeah, that's all my presentation.
All right, thank you. Okay. Right. Let me go straight to the essence of what we have revised here, and then let's go to your. There are a number of things that I think that can be improved easily. Now it's statistics. Your statistics about the students are that one there. This one, yeah. It's a bit dated, right?
Yeah.
Which is 2017 or 2000 something, right? Oh, 2018. Yeah. So, this is like 7 years later. So you can get something that is in the 2020.
I try to find it. It's not show it in the official website.
Where did you get this?
Yeah, from the Ministry of Education of the People's Republic of China. But since then I can find any data just on this
one.
year.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think they should be because this is not big. It's not top secret, right? It's nothing.
Yeah, I will try to find from other papers.
Papers.
I think they have some data here.
Okay, this is and then when you cite something like this, you do need to give the sources. This is you already put the source there. There. Statistics from Ministry of Education.
Source?
就是来源。
Reference. So if you cite from other sources, you would need to put there. Right?
Yes.
That said, for PhD, usually we want the original source, unless original reference.
I think I need to put some website on the bottom of this page, right?
This is not. You have done that. You have according to the latest statistics from the ministry, right? Okay. If you cannot get, then you got to explain. Yeah, this is the latest. I suspect it's not a secret. No.
Yeah.
It's not a security issue. Yeah.
It's not secret.
It's not a security issue.
It's published in the website.
In fact, they want people to know there are a lot of international students coming, right? Right. So something good. It's not something bad. Something good.
Yeah.
Okay. The other thing is we do think about the theory part, but we will talk about the theory again, which relates to your whole research question and research methodology. So let's go to research questions again. Just need to tweak, just a little change the research questions. Yeah. All right. Research questions. So you say here, make it bigger. Can you make it bigger? Make it full screen.
Okay.
Or just click the screen. Yeah, click the bottom there. Okay, good. So you said here, limited to the following settings. So what you want to say is what cross-cultural adaptation issues do Pakistani postgraduate studying in China face in the following areas? Not limited to, in the following areas. Right? Just now you were talking about issues, right? What cross-cultural, maybe you can find another term that might be more explore the different terms as well. So because you are going to interview directly the students, right? So what cross-cultural adaptation issues, themes. Themes would be another one. Themes, THEMES. Themes.
Themes.
Yeah. You can use. I guess issues is fine. After that, issues tend to be associated with problems.
Challenges.
But you're not just interested in issues, challenges, and problems, right? You're interested in all things, right? Meaning.
Yeah. First,
the good, the bad, everything, right?
Yeah. First, I want to focus on success and challenges, and
Success.
Yes, first success and issues, and later I think I just focus on the issues they meet.
Meaning
Yeah.
problems.
Yeah, problems.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you're interested find out the key challenges in the interaction of Pakistani postgraduate in China. Okay, so you're interested in that one.
At first, I think I can also add the success and because some students they don't have much the cultural shock with the supervisor or counselors. So their success story and some students have the issues story is different. Yeah, but later I think it's too much, so I delete the success story, just keep the issues, challenges here.
Okay. I wouldn't worry about too much at this point. You want to have too much, it's good to have too much, and then you can delete it. You know? Let's look at the overall first, right? So change the limited, throw away the limited, just replace it in the following settings, right? In the following settings. Instead of limited to the following settings, in the following settings, what we do. Okay, one. We'll discuss this. And then we are talking about the phrasing first. So the research objective should correspond to your research question. So when you say what cross-cultural adaptation issues, then the research objective should start with to examine or to investigate, to analyze. So to instead of find out, to examine, to investigate the key challenges in the interaction of Pakistani postgraduates.
So I need to change the grammar here.
A grammar and the wording, the phrasing, the way you phrase it. Right? To investigate, these are the words to examine, to investigate, to explain, to analyze, right? Those are words to use, right? Yeah. So choose one of those words they put in there. Okay, and it should be to investigate, for instance, to investigate or examine the key challenges in the interaction for Pakistani postgraduates in China. Okay. We will come back to your research questions as we go to the research methodology of those. Let's go to the next one. What model can best explain the relationship between cross-cultural adaptation strategies and academic performance? Okay. So explain the dynamic interaction between strategies of communication and academic performance. Okay, to explain it.
Okay. To explain. Okay.
To explain. So you throw away the full stop, the period at the end there. China, you have at the end period, right? Remove that. During the interaction process, what issues make them feel stressed?
Excuse me, Professor, which one I have to remove?
You see the word China there?
Start in China.
So when you have to explain, so you don't have a full stop. You just remove it. So objective, there's no full stop there. There's no period there.
No.
During the interaction, during the interaction, so what issues made them feel stressed? Oh, no. Maintain. How do they handle these challenges? What is the strategy to deal with it? What are the effects of the different adaptation strategies of academic performance? Okay, let me go to you and ask the question. Hunter.
Yes.
Okay. You use grounded theory, right? You use grounded theory. Now, grounded theory, yes, and you're interested in developing a model there. Okay, what do you want with this model? The model to explain what?
Explain the issues in the different strategies result in different academic performance result like this model.
Okay, so you're interested to study the experiences of, or the experiences or the narratives or the themes or the issues of the Pakistani students and their academic performance.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So you want to have a model to see what experiences, what issues, how they handle these problems, how do they strategize, that some produce good academic performance, some do not produce good academic performance.
Some is positive and some is negative, and I think it's at least leading to the different academic performance.
Yes.
Yeah, like this model.
Okay, good. So they're all grounded theory right now, right? Okay.
Grounded.
Grounded theory.
Rounded.
Grounded.
Grounded. Yeah, yes. Grounded. Yeah, grounded theory and the 3 rounds interviews. I combined these two together.
Okay, because grounded theory is grounded theory, right? So grounded theory is a big theory, right? There's 2 schools of thoughts about grounded theory. If you use grounded theory, you need to know there are 2 schools of thoughts. Right? That one is much more systematic, the other one is not as systematic. Yeah, the other one is basically you look at data, you construct a theory, data theory, and then eventually you have theory. Right? So what you do? Yeah, it's connected. Did you do something? I think the chicken feet is going between my teeth. Okay. But by the way, Homing bought all these pastries. Come, share. I've eaten my fair share. So, there are 5 there, there's 7 people. So I don't know how do you. What's the Marxian approach of dividing 5
in sweets?
Pastries.
Sweets and salty.
Now it's still full. We can share later.
Hanif, can we join 2 Webex at the same time?
先加起来，大家现在开
I think only one.
有些人想，
No, only someone.
Yeah.
现在待会儿吃。
Oh, so, so let me plan something here. Yeah, I'm about to go to the meeting now. So grounded theory, Hansen, you need to know that grounded theory usually doesn't mix with anything else. Grounded theory is by itself. But grounded theory has many interviews. You can do many things. In fact, you are supposed to do many interviews, right? Grounded theory is supposed to. The classic grounded theory is just collecting data, constructing the theory, constructing data, theory to data, data to theory, data to, comparative comparison, the whole philosophy or approach of grounded theory. Now there's the axial coding, all kinds of 3 levels of coding.
So many codes.
Coding. So there is a systematic one. There's also the other one that's much more freestyle, right? Okay. So you got to decide which style you use. The systematic coding is much more easier to justify for PhD. The other one is more difficult to justify. The systematic type, the axial coding, the contextual coding, got the 3 types of coding, right? That's easier to justify for PhD. So I would prescribe that one for PhD, right? After you completed your PhD, you can do whatever, grounded, non-grounded, sky high, flying theory, whatever you want to do. It's up to you. But for PhD, we follow the path that is that makes sure you succeed, right? So that you will need to decide. So the one that you said the three you go to your three rounds, yeah? All right, okay. So what you want to say for this is not round 1, round 2, round 3, right? You just say your interview design will include the processes
Mine.
Okay. Would include, you would cover
These three.
interviews that will cover these diseases, right? Because in grounded theory, you can go, you should go for many rounds of interviews. So what happens is like this. I asked Lambin, why do you choose Malaysia for your PhD? Lambin will say, oh, because I like durian. Right, so I go.
Yes. Only.
Why do you pursue PhD in Malaysia? Oh, because price to quality ratio much more logical, right? Okay, good. And then I go back. Oh, price. I have two theories now, right? I go back to Lambin. Is price important to you? Yes, price is important. So okay, so price is my theory has changed now, right?
Oh.
So there's price now. Then I go to Hanif. Why Hanif is it? Because my father was here before. So there's a family connection. I put okay, there's family. I go ask yourself, is family related to your experience? No, it's not related. My family is in China, right? So that's not related. Okay. So I go and ask somebody like Hanif also, like Rajih, right? Because Rajih is Indonesia, Rajih, no, there's no connection between me and just because I went to his university last time, I met him in his university, so he knows me, so he comes. So there's personal connection with the supervisor. So I have new theory right now. So I have 1 theory, 2 theory, 4 theories, right? Explaining why people come to Malaysia to do a master's. But I with the same theory, I go and ask back, Hanif, is it because you have personal connection with me? And I said, I didn't know you before I came here, right? But I know you through recommendation by somebody else, right? Dr. Aisa, right? So there's a 4th theory now, through recommendation, right? So I have 5 theories right now, explaining why people come here, right? See, this is called comparative, constant comparison theory, before it becomes grounded theory at the beginning. Right? But then these two people who are the founders of grounded theory, they split. One follow this school of thought, the other follow the other school of thought. You know what I mean? So one is more systematic, one is stick to this constant comparison. So grounded theory, we can go back to Lambin. Say, Lambin, is it because of personal connection? Lambin said, no, I don't even know you before I come here, right? You know, something like that. And then I asked Chelsea, is it because person? No. Is it because recommendation? Oh yeah, my friend recommended. It's different. So one is lecturer recommended, the other one is friend recommended. So I see you have a lot of different themes with explanation of why people come here. You get what I'm saying now? So grounded theory is powerful in that sense. They collect data and go back, revise the data, revise the theory, revise the data, revise the theory, revise the data, revise the theory. And then you can check with the previous one, you say, is this because A, is this because of B, is this because of C? And then you discover there's H, I, J, some more, right?
So, and also, if after the round 2, round 3, they may forgot their round 1, and then they will change their mind to.
They might change.
Yeah.
They might change, yeah.
And so I think I can delete this part.
The rounds, the round 1, round 2, round 3.
Just focus on the grounded theory.
Just focus on grounded theory, right? Now, going back to that one, right? I'm supposed to go down now. Okay. Hey, what time is it? My meeting is at 3 o'clock, honey, right?
Huh?
My meeting is at 3 o'clock, right?
Should be 3, bro. Too early. Start too early.
Okay. Yeah, Ina is already down there.
It's okay, but just say that come at 3.
Okay, so we need to have clarity. What model? What does this model that you want to explain what? If I think what you're interested in is you want to know what adaptation strategies, what coping strategies they use, the Pakistani people use in these 3 social spheres, these 3 social settings that result in successful, more or less successful, not successful, something like that, right? Basically that,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Interested in that one, right? So write that out in your in your research question. Be clear about that. You are interested to use grounded theory to develop a model to experience the grounded theory to explain the experience of Pakistanis adapting to the Chinese universities, right? In these three spheres that lead to success. Don't call it success, failure. Call it what you call it, high performance, academic performance.
Yes, so I only add it on the research objectives. It's okay, right? I don't need to add the third questions.
You don't need to. So
I just explain here, research objectives and explain my model is like what, right?
okay. So
Here, I just change some word here.
how about this? I'm going to help you with this one, with this research question, because now I understand what really you're interested to study now, right? So many rounds now I know. Okay.
Yeah.
So one.
I need to explain the model right here.
Let me help you. So first one is to ask. You can ask the same. You can have the first research question to ask for the first social sphere, and then ask research question for second social sphere, social setting. So, what explanations do the Pakistani students give? Go back to your first question there. Okay. What interaction supervisor international? What cross-cultural adaptation explanation do?
Explanation.
Explanation now. Use the word explanation. Explanation. Yeah. What cross-cultural adaptation explanation do Pakistani postgraduates studying China give? In their interaction with supervisor, what cross-cultural adaptation explanation do Pakistan postgraduate studying China give? Let's make this sound better, because I need to get going in 5 minutes time. So let's rearrange it. What cross-cultural adaptation? Let's not use adaptation. Yeah? How about use cross-cultural explanation? Omit the word adaptation. Explanation. What cross-cultural explanation do Pakistani postgraduates so you want to link to the okay, what cross-cultural explanation do the Pakistani graduates so you want to capture academic performance, right? Right? That's the important part as well, right? Yeah. What cross-cultural explanation do Pakistanis give? Besides adaptation, what else? Because there's adaptation, there's also cross-cultural experience. What cross-cultural experience? Replace the word explanation with experience.
So it's not only the bad thing, also they have good thing here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So replace the word explanation with experience. Experience. Do postgraduates remove the word study in China because that's a given. Study in China, remove it. So Pakistani postgraduates give If to explain, if to explain, yeah, to explain, to explain the connection, between their interaction with supervisors, yeah, just bring that up, yeah.
Between their interaction.
Their interaction with supervisors and their academic performance. And their academic performance. Okay, so you have that as research question number 1 now. Right?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, so you can use this one, Hansen.
Yeah.
So this one can be transformed into question number 2. This one can be transformed into question number 3. Research question 1, research question 2, research question 3. Right? And then research question 4, you go to research, go down. So research question 1, research question. What model can best explain the relationship or the connection between the cross-cultural experiences of, so you combine all 3, what is the model? Right? Okay, so the 4th question is combining the 3. Right?
So where can they say the adaptation? So this question is no need to change. I mean that this one.
The cross-cultural experience. Instead of using adaptation strategies, choose the word experience.
All the strategies I will use the experience.
But change adaptation strategies to experience. So it's broader, it's bigger. Experience, yeah. Yeah, what model can best explain the relationship or the connection, whatever you want to use relation with connection, right? Yeah. Yeah, so, yeah. So this will be the 4th question. The 5th question is the policy implication. What policy implication, which is the same question that what policy implications can be derived from this research?
All the CPR students should add this to the.
Yeah, because we are CPR now, yeah. Which is good for you all too, because you can answer that. Huh? So that can be the question number 5 later, answer.
Yes.
Huh? Now I'm asking you, this is what you want to do. This is what you're interested to do.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Then you use grounded theory. You got to understand grounded theory very well. Grounded theory can see the purpose of grounded theory is to explain the why. A model to explain why. Grounded theory is good in doing that.
So the first 3 questions is the same, just change a different person here.
Different social settings.
Yeah, so I just replace the consular and the Chinese pews.
Yeah.
And this is the 4th one. The last one is what policy.
这个没关系，可以抄的，我们都一样。
Yeah.
We can copy from.
The 5th one is policy. What policy implication? Yeah. We all have the same. I'll come back just in case you have questions because I really need to go. I'll come back. How come I have another meeting here?
I think there's a new.
I have 2 meetings.
Huh? At the same
No,
time?
maybe I think this instant meeting is prior to the meeting with UNESA, internal meeting.
Okay.
Then the I don't know. They discuss first.
Okay, I'll come back at 4 o'clock, yeah? Or earlier. I finish early, I come back at 4 o'clock. Okay, see you all later. Hansen, you change whatever you need to change. If you have question, you can ask me.
Okay.
The next one, Lambin.
Present Lambin.
Chút tầng đấy. Tầng đấy mà lạ.
Everybody, you work so hard the whole day.
Yeah. You know, when I go to Indonesia, I'll meet like 5 universities or something like that. 4 or 5.
5?